Hey, okay, I'll get started. Hey, it's three guys picking, right? Oh. Sorry. What's that? See? Ricky was a young boy. He had a heart of stone. Late night he worked his fingers to the bone. She bought a looby-dabba, scooby-dabba-dooby-dee. And somewhere in the spring, habba-dabba-dooby-doo. That dinner happens, and now we're in the cell. We're about to start headbanging.
Actually, we're about to start the show. Welcome to Three Guys Pickin'. I'm your host, Tyler.
Pickin'.
With me, as always, is Brody.
What up, y'all?
Most electrifying cable access show in Chicago.
And also the world.
We have a great show for you here.
It's actually pretty
today.
awesome, I gotta be honest. It's a good one.
We're a little surprised.
I'm not that surprised.
With us, we have vocalist frontman from the band Skid Row, currently on solo act, and reality
Sebastian
star.
Bach. Reality star, that's right. He's been on Celebrity Rap Superstar. He was on Supergroup or rock group or whatever they called it. And you know, now he's also touring his new solo album, Angel Down, which pretty much fucking shreds.
Yes, we have a great interview with Sebastian Bach coming up, and a surprise appearance by Dokken.
Ah, 80s great. 80s legend. Guy from the 80s, Dokken.
Don just decided to walk in the middle of our interview.
Hey, it's called a tease. It's a tease, like most women. They're teases. This is a tease. Sebastian Bach coming up. Alright, Three Guys Pickin' has a very, very special guest with us tonight, world-renowned vocalist and just frontman for all ages, Mr. Sebastian Bach.
Reality TV show, dude.
Wait, you're on reality show TV?
No.
Stop it.
I am, dude. I'm on a show on August 15th that premieres called Gone Country 2.
Stop it. You're just in
Yes.
country now?
I'm putting the O back in country.
I like that. I like that. Not bad. No, honestly though, too, you probably should have won the rap one.
Well, dude, I did come in first place of all contestants with a cock. So that was pretty good. I mean, out of all the people that entered with a penis, I came in first.
Everybody else voted for the chicks because they were hot.
I mean, I can't compete with that, bro.
Honestly
Jesus.
though, like when you went up there and you had to write your own rap and you were singing the, you know, your
original composition, it was freaking good.
Did you dig it?
I thought, I was like,
Thank you, buddy.
that's pretty good.
November 20.
That was pretty
Yeah. That was fun. That was fun doing that. I like coming up with new stuff.
Yeah.
It's fun.
Just kind of keeps things interesting. Just don't,
Well, no, that's what I got in this for, is to make CDs and put stuff in the iPod, even though there was no such thing as an iPod. But I just like making songs, and that was fun to do, the celebrity rap. And Gone Country 2. Did this fucking thing fall down? Oops. Sorry, here it goes. Sorry. Da-na-na-na-na. Here's one of my stage stunts. Yeah. Come on. Yeah. All right, Chicago. Yeah.
And that is something that you definitely have, is that stage presence, man. You freaking own that shit when you're on stage. You just.
Well, dude, I'm like this.
I mean, you're 6'8".
I know. I'm like a gazelle.
Come on.
It's like you don't really get to see like a giraffe too often. It's like, look at this fucking guy.
Now, where are you digging into the roots for your country? Are you going back to Canadian roots? You gonna start thinking about being a country Canadian?
No, my idea of good country is like Willie Nelson, Whiskey River.
Absolutely.
Always on my mind. I like the Allman Brothers with Dwayne Allman on the slide guitar. To me, country music is the slide guitar.
Absolutely.
And I really like that. And the kind of style that I was making on the show, you'll see, is like the stripped down, Bob Dylan, Nashville Skyline, Neil Young, Old Man, Take a Look at My Life, I'm a Lot Like You. Like that to me is the sound of country.
We're going old country. We're not
No, it's not Mutt Lange, Shania Twain, fucking big, huge Def
Everything
Leppard.
that's wrong with country these days, man, is.
Well, I mean, they sell a lot of records, but that's not the kind of country I like. I like just rude country.
That's cool.
David Allan Coe.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Well, I'm a Pantera fan, and Dimebag did this great album called Rebel Meets Rebel. Mm-hmm. That's kind of my kind of style of country. So, yeah.
The cracks and chillers in the rise come around. Stand me your skanky rhythm of social circumcision. Can't close the closet on a shoebox full of Nikes. If you don't know, that's one of Sebastian's old songs from Skid Row, but
Monkey Business.
Monkey Business from the Slave to the Grind album, their second full-length album release from
90 something.
90. I'm gonna go 1.
So one thing I always thought was cool about them is a lot of bands, they start out really heavy and gradually lighten up to sell records. Skid Row and Sebastian Bach did it quite the opposite. They started out kind of pop friendly and gradually got harder.
You got heavier,
And the second album was very Metallica-ish type stuff.
but except it was good.
Except, yeah, it was like a good Metallica.
We don't like Metallica that much. So Sebastian Bach with 3S Pickin, which is pretty awesome, and his new solo album, Angel Down, which is pretty kick-ass. And he's got his buddy Axl Rose, who sings on a couple songs on the Angel Down album.
Axl?
So that's kind of new, yeah.
That name sounds familiar.
It's from that band. Yeah. So check it out.
Talk a little bit about the collaboration on Angel Down with Axl Rose for the 3 songs.
Well,
I mean, is it a collaboration? Do you just bring him in and say, Axl, what do you want to do? And he does it, or was it pretty?
to be honest with you, nobody in rock has helped me more than Axl. And it's become somewhat of a joke in Rolling Stone because I'm the only guy that does interviews with the media that actually knows him.
Yeah.
So they call me all the time about him, and I want to hype my record. So I'll do the interview, but they won't even fucking mention my record sometimes. It's all about Axl. I know. So it's kind of frustrating, but I've always been honest, and honestly, nobody's helped me more than him. In Skid Row, they took us on the Use Your Illusion tour, all around the world. Then in 2006, my solo band, we opened up for Guns N' Roses all around the world again. 2007 was Australia. So I sang a song on Chinese Democracy called Sorry. And sorry, no, I don't know when it's coming out. So after I did that song, I was finishing Angel Down, and I texted Axl, you want to sing on my record, like being silly. Yeah. And he's like, where, when? And he just came down. That was it. Like, and he sounds so good on it. Yeah. Like he really does. He sounds like Axl. So for those of you whining about Chinese Democracy, go get Angel Down. There you go. It's like an Axl appetizer. It's an Axl-tizer.
Quicksand, Jesus, I'm too far away.
I'm gonna take that from you.
What are you doing?
Hello, we're back.
Play the guitar.
In the midst or near the end of our Sebastian Bach interview.
Me gusta tocar la guitarra.
Hope you're enjoying the show.
I'm enjoying the show. Sebastian Bach. When we were learning how to play the axe in our younger days and growing up on heavy metal and hard rock music, Skid Row is definitely one of the bands that we were like, that's pretty kick-ass. Those guys rock hard. Sebastian's right around, your age, because you're old. I'm a little younger. I'm the young one. So, it's just pretty cool to meet somebody who is somebody that you learned from, but also some sort of a contemporary, since you're, right around the same age bracket.
Well, one thing I always liked about Sebastian and his old band was the fact that it was a great performance to see. They didn't just go up there and stand there and go, all alone is all we are, win. They got out there and they rocked. You don't see that nowadays.
I don't see that too often. Maybe a little bit from Coldplay. Hey, check out the end of this segment. There's a little superstar cameo.
Yes, Don Dokken, the Dream Warrior
Don Dokken from Dokken.
Butts his big fat head into our interview.
He checks into our interview. He tags in.
And we're going to tag out. Oop.
But talk a little bit about too. You're talking about all the places you've toured and touring with GNR all over the world, and we were at a show once up at Alpine Valley, where up in Wisconsin.
Oh yeah.
Just crazy shit was going on. They had just put down new sod.
Yeah. Oh.
And everybody started ripping up the sod and just throwing it all over the place.
You're talking about Pantera, Skid Row.
Yep. And
Megadeth
all over the place.
Well,
on stage.
See, I have that on video, and I have me walking out onto Pantera's stage with Dimebag doing a fucking lead right in my face, and I'm on stage, and I film it, and I made a copy of that for Vinny and Rita, and sent it to them on a DVD, and they were like, oh my god, because I was walking around that whole tour with my video camera, so I'm in the process of digitizing all of that, and I have exactly what you're talking about. Me just walking on stage and just the skies are filled with sod. It was unbelievable. No, it was I've never seen anything like it. And then the whole stage was filled with sod, and I've got Dimebag picking up a piece of fucking grass and going, just whipping it in the crowd. And then I come backstage and I'm like, Phil, I'm going, dude, that was heavy. He's like, Shay, he's like, we just do what we do, man. That's what we do. But to put that in and watch it and digitize it, it's a great feeling. I've got so much footage of him. There's just one of a kind footage. And I send all of it to Vinny and Rita, all of it.
You're able to keep in touch with them pretty regularly and just...
Well, I was just asked actually to, hey Dawn, what's up, man?
And she's like that. This is Sarah.
This is Don Dokken, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah.
She saw you
Hi,
on
Sarah.
Hey, what's up, and welcome back to Three Guys Pickin'. I'm your host Tyler. With me, as always, is Brody.
Yeah, that's me.
And sticking his big fat head in the middle of our interview, Don Dokken, the Dream Warrior himself.
Hey, I know back then I was asking myself who the hell Don Dokken is, so I know right now you guys are asking who the hell Don Dokken is. What the hell are you doing, Don Dokken?
It was really weird because if you watch, he walks in and Sebastian introduces him. He's like, "Hey everybody,
It's Don Dokken."
So, and he looked at the camera when he said that. So then Don walks in and looks right into the camera with my own eyes, and he proceeds to go about his business like we're not even there.
It's almost like, welcome to Don Dokken Pickin', and your guests today are me and Sebastian Bach. Here's Don Dokken.
So he knew what was going on. He just didn't give a crap.
He's like, I'm Don Dokken. I'm gonna start talking.
I'm Don Dokken, and I'm just gonna walk in.
And then I'm gonna start rocking. And in his face, I'm gonna start socking. The Don Dokken. What are you doing?
I think what it is we interviewed everyone at the show that day. We did all the
Everybody.
members. We
had Poison,
Sebastian,
more guys from Poison.
Let's see, who else was playing there that we didn't interview?
Don
Could it be
Dokken.
Don Dokken.
Don Dokken was playing.
I think what it is.
I didn't even like Don Dokken back in the day when you were like, hey, Don Dokken opened for Aerosmith or somebody, you should listen to them. I'm like, these guys suck. You're like, no, they're cool. I'm like, no, they suck. And then you're like, no, George Lynch. I'm like, he sucks too. Then you're like, Dokken, you got a Dokken t-shirt, dude. You have a Dokken t-shirt. I don't. I don't.
Yeah, so anyway.
What kind of
maybe
Southside
he was
shit
just
is that?
I don't know if he was upset that he wasn't included in the interviews, but it's really, he looks right in the camera and just proceeds to go about his business. What a dick.
I'm like, Don Dokken, shut your mouth. Nobody invited you into that room. You just walk in. I'm Don Dokken. Nobody cares.
They get the point!
Why are we talking about it then?
I was just asked, actually, to, hey Dawn, what's up, man?
And she's like that. This is Sarah.
This is Don Dokken, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah.
She saw you
Hi,
on
Sarah.
What did you call yourself?
Nice meeting you.
Dr. Jack.
Dr. Jack.
Mr. High.
Yes.
Because I saw the thing. I said, yeah. I said, oh, let me pull it off. She goes, he was fucking great. I go, you don't have to give me great. Just say he was okay.
No.
Shit, you know?
That was a fun role. That was like being in a comic book.
She like,
That was like being in a comic.
the whole clan, everything.
Yeah, that was fun. That was
Is that fun tonight?
no, I don't.
No, really?
No, the crowd was great. I don't feel.
Technical problems?
I don't know. Yeah, me. I'm a
Your
tech.
voice?
Yeah.
Well, don't fucking scream so much.
No, that's not it. I'm just allergies. I got fucking allergies.
It's so funny.
I'm like all like hot, but I don't have a fever.
I had to fly. I said,
You
look,
know?
I can't take. I think it's bus there.
Well,
Because everybody's hawking and going and jumping.
That's what I got.
Nose,
I got all that.
I'm like on stage, I feel grow. I'm like,
Yeah.
hey, how you doing?
Yeah,
This next
that's
song
me
is-
too. That's me, yeah.
I go, name my dream. I go,
yeah.
I'm just.
I've got all of that shit.
I'm taking the Mucinex and then.
Yeah, I took a Mucinex. What else? What do you take Claritin or no?
No, yeah, but the problem is you only do.
Hey, what's up, and welcome back to Three Guys Pickin'. You're in the midst, middle, and/or near the end of our Sebastian Bach
No, we're
/
not.
Don Dokken interview.
We're not even in the midst. We're in like the opening stages of our Don Dokken interruption. Stop talking, Don Dokken.
He walked in and interrupted us, starts talking about cough medicine and stuff, and then wanders off. So we try to start the interview again, and then he comes back and starts talking.
He starts wandering off, then all of a sudden he comes back and starts talking.
Yeah,
Starts talking.
I just said that. Anyway, it was like such a comedy of errors for us. Because Sebastian's wearing this silk shirt, and if you haven't noticed, his microphone's come off several times.
It fell off.
So when he stood up to shake Don's hand, the microphone comes off again, and he promptly steps on it with his foot. So even though Don saw the camera on, the dialogue here starts out pretty nice. He starts ripping on his old band, he starts ripping on Skid Row, he starts telling us his legal troubles of how he lost his name and got it back from all his bankrupt band members.
Yes, he changed his name to Yusuf Islam.
Yes. Anyway, so it's like, even though he acknowledged the camera, he knew the camera was on, this is some good shit coming around, and I didn't want to mess it up. I go, oh, stop, I need to get the microphone. So I tried to keep the camera low, just kind of out of the way and inconspicuous, and let this guy keep flapping his big yeah.
Because nothing is inconspicuous about Don Dokken, because he tells you he's Don Dokken. I'm Don Dokken. Grim Warrior. Don Dokken's here. Don Dokken has cough syrup.
Anyway.
Don Dokken sucks lemons.
Sebastian now is standing on the microphone. And it's like, you know, don't want my microphone to get crunched. So I try to, you know, that's why the camera work is pretty crappy. Because at this point, I'm now on one knee, I'm trying to, like, grab the cord so I can pull the microphone out the second he moves his foot. But I'm still trying to, like, film Don. While I'm doing this douchebag photographer behind me,
yeah, some other guy,
you know, is working on his computer. Oh, Don, I just made these pictures. I got to get back to you real quick. Yeah, oh. And so he runs over. He's 5 feet away. Runs up, kicks his water bottle, drenches my back. Whoosh. Get water all over the camera. So now I'm like wet. I'm trying to pull this freaking microphone from his foot. I'm trying to aim the camera here. Unfreaking believe. And then Don's sitting here telling us all this juicy gossip about his band.
And then he's talking about his sex tape with the paparazzo and Britney Spears.
Probably not that part so much.
Whatever. Don Dokken, I hate you. I hate
Grim
you.
Warrior.
With the burning passion of 1,000 lost souls who are locked in hell for all eternity.
Well, and speaking of the album, so I mean, how do you keep your voice in check anyway? I mean, with the
Great question.
It's got to be ridiculous.
Well, I have very good luck with my voice, but just as you just learned, the last couple days, cold going around. It happens to the best of them. It's fucking, it's no fun. It's not any fun.
Yeah, I had the gnarly beard going on that tour. I didn't shave for like 6 months on the Please Right tour. I didn't shave for like 6 months. I was making the record.
Yeah.
And I do this thing every time. I don't shave till the record's done.
Right.
So I know if the beard's getting really gnarly, if it's taking too fucking long. You know, it's like, look, man, we've been on this record for like a year now. I'm getting really scratchy. The only cool thing I found about a beard is you get to have your lunch twice.
Well, dude, I want your new CD.
You like it? Have you heard it?
No, I want to crank it. I want to crank it.
You'll be really surprised.
Yeah.
It's probably the best thing I've done since like the early 90s.
Cool.
It's not metal. You're more of a thrash guy, but this is like, it's so...
I like ballads.
Michael Wagner, like, texts me, goes, I can't fucking believe it. It's so tooth and nail, back the attack. It's so...
Oh, that's great.
It's like you made it like the 80s and like put it away.
I'd like to hear it, dude. I'd like to hear it.
It's all like super catchy guitar, but heavy.
Yeah.
We got a couple songs.
Is he playing John?
Yeah. He's doing all the... He's like Lynch, but he better.
Right.
And Lynch, and he's not an asshole.
He's got that going for him.
That's a good thing, man.
I enjoy that feature.
You want to get back with Skid Row?
No.
Okay.
I would, but they stink.
I've seen Lynch lately.
My man
There he was.
destroys those motherfuckers.
I gotta be honest with you.
That?
I saw him at the where we played with him like about 4 weeks ago at a festival.
Ooh, shit, bro.
I was really shocked. I was in Texas.
Oh.
And I'm like, Snake wasn't there, and
No, he's not even.
I'm not blowing smoke up your ass, but I was in a trailer. And I'm like, and I said, man, what the fuck is that? And they go, it's Skid Row. I go, no, it isn't. And I was like, oh my God, it is. I go, what's with the singer? I go, he's choking. He's just choking, and the band was sloppy, and the singer was like trying to bad version of Sebastian, but it was bad. And I was like, no, don't go there.
Dude, what they're doing is they're wrecking the name.
They're wrecking the name.
So I can't go back.
Well, you should have kept the name.
Well, I was too young.
I lost Dokken for 5 years, you know.
Who owned it?
George and Mick and Jeff.
What?
Yeah,
And that's your real name, right?
That's my real name.
So they own your name.
We broke up. I'll go on as Dokken. I get this big $2 million deal with David Geffen and John Kalodner. I go to Geffen and they're like, and I do the record, get ready to come out, and you can't use Dokken. So sue my father.
Sue my father!
Yeah, he is Don Dokken. I go, no, Don Dokken is like gay. That'd be like John Bon Jovi. Or like Sebastian's Skid Row.
Yeah.
Nobody joins. People join the Crips, not the Johnny Crips.
Johnny and the Crips.
The Joey Bloods gang, you know.
Yeah.
You associate with an entity, not a person.
Right.
I go, Don Dokken will kill me. And it'll be taken so much to get seriously. I said, I want my name back. Went to court, $200,000.
Really?
The judge goes, we're splitting the baby. You guys can't use it, and you can't use it unless there's 3 original members.
But you're using it.
Because I got back together in 95, all original members.
Oh.
And they slowly fell by the way. I was like, how much you want for your 25%? I heard your house in foreclosure. I can help that. And they were all like broke. And like 5 years later, they all lost their mansions and Ferrari. I go, I got money. I go, how much you want for 25? So I bought up Jeff, bought up Mick, bought up George, and got everything back.
Dude, can you be my lawyer?
Talk to John. Talk to John.
He's a lawyer, right?
Yeah, John's a full. John is specialty is entertainment law.
Right.
That's what he does. He had his own label for 5 years. He's a record company. He had a couple top 10 singles. He left Warlock in 91. They wouldn't get along with your manager.
Oh, Rick Sales.
We won't go there. She knows Rick real well. Not that well. Not that well. Not that kind of well, but.
No.
I will agree with you on one thing. Rick is fucking hardcore. He's hardcore.
He don't, yeah, he's like, he wants something, and he gets a no, he gets really upset. Like, no is not in my vocabulary.
No.
Which works for ours.
No, he's put me through a lot of stuff. You know,
Got you in rehab.
yeah, that really worked well.
Yeah, I see that. He was all over the floor.
Woo! Thanks, John. Look at one. Gee, like that will be on fucking Blabbermouth tomorrow.
Hey, lift your foot a minute.
Huh?
Lift your foot.
Oh, sorry. Did you get all that?
Microphone.
That was crazy. Cool. That'll be some good footage for you. You better have been. That's some juicy shit. That'll be on fucking Blabbermouth tomorrow. The whole segment.
Guaranteed.
I know. Okay. I told you. Bring the comments on. Nah. All right, go.
So I just talking about that. Pretend to sing.
You can't sing.
I can sing.
You can't sing.
Woke up to soothing sound.
Anyway, we are now near the somewhat end.
They actually are near the end.
Okay, it is the
Yeah,
end.
it's the end of Sebastian Bach's interview.
So, Sebastian Bach, great guy.
Oh, he's a cool guy.
Sitting around having fun, answering the questions, joking around. Really nice guy.
Like you watch him on like, you know, the rock star and the celebrity where he's always like, hey, stop, and he's always like laughing at his like that's really how the guy is, and it's very endearing. I like the guy. He's fun loving, he's nice.
It's unfortunate that, you know, Don Dokken and his big fat head had to kind of walk in the middle
Dokken.
there. But, you know,
He's probably still talking.
Dokken?
Yeah.
Isn't Three Guys Pickin' the greatest show ever?
Dude, I was gonna say, Three Guys Pickin' is probably the greatest show ever.
Now you're stealing my line, son.
I have heard of your show. I think I heard about it on the sheet today that said what interviews us do.
I heard about it 20 minutes ago when somebody told me.
When I read your shirt, that's when I heard. No, I did hear. I swear I did. I don't know. Well, what are you guys picking, noses or guitars?
Sometimes.
Yes.
When you got to, you got to.
Dude,
But
TMI.
we got some party gifts for you to say thank you for.
What do you got?
We got a DVD of our show.
That's
So you can,
hot. That is hot,
Make
dude.
fun of it if you want.
That's so great.
We got a couple of our better shows on there. We have an official Three Guys Pickin' T-shirt for you also.
Are you kidding me?
No.
Are you being for real?
Do you like white with red and yellow?
Dude,
'Cause
I'm all about
that's
it.
what that one has.
Really funny with beer.
The drunker you are, the funnier we are.
This show has cuss words.
Yeah, we swear once in a while.
That's hot, dude. You guys swear?
Yeah.
That's fucking cool.
Try to.
I dig swearing.
Well, I just want to thank you for your time.
Thank you, dude.